lovely location, Chick Sugars with Erica. We are here on behalf of the New Balance Conversations Amongst Us campaign, and we're going to talk to Erica, get to know her a little bit, have some questions for you, and we'll start it off.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into this business, about the business, the location, and all that.
So my name is Erica. I own Chic Sugars Bakery, located in the tri-state area. Englewood, New Jersey is our first location. I have done just a little bit of everything before I got here. I have been everything from a bartender to a social worker to working at a hedge fund. I even went to law school for a little bit before I decided that was not for me. So I have fallen into this by sheer accident in that I was watching Cake Boss actually and wanted to make my daughter's first birthday cake. And I had called around and somebody told me it was like, I don't know, $300 for a cake. And I was like, that's insane, I'm not gonna pay that. So $400 later in supplies and failed attempt. She ended up with cupcakes for her first birthday. I was not gonna be defeated. So I started actually watching YouTube. And for the next year, I basically would just search it up on YouTube. How do I tier a cake? How do I cover a cake? How do I make a rose? And slowly taught myself how to do it. And that was like the first year or so. Somewhere around year 5 or 6, I kind of hit my stride. I'd been selling that whole time, like from my house, and just kind of figuring it out while I worked at the hedge fund 9 to 5. Then at some point I opened a brick and mortar. I went to actually buy a bakery from another woman who was looking to retire, and she wanted just more than the business was worth, frankly. And I took the money that I had saved and basically I put it into opening my own storefront, and I originally started off in Fort Lee. And during COVID, when everything kind of started to fall apart, I scaled down my huge cakes to what we call our quarantine cake. And people eat their feelings. So during COVID, people were just ordering cakes. And because people couldn't travel, they were having us send cakes to all like their local relatives to still be able to celebrate in some kind of way. And then we've also just opened our kiosk in Garden State Plaza. So yeah, it's really been a journey from doing this in my kitchen to now a really big facility, and we're looking to expand beyond that. So it's been an interesting journey.
That's awesome, because that's kind of what this capsule is about. It's about turning lemons into lemonade, hard times into triumphant times. So that's very great, and that's an awesome answer.
Thank you.
What would you say to the next generation of Black creatives coming up who may be watching this now? What advice would you give them?
Oh man, probably the same advice I would give young self, which is, like I said, financial literacy, understanding credit, understanding obviously your own credit, how to be able to access financing, understanding almost any business that you're going to start is going to require capital. Maybe not in the beginning, but at some point. Like I was able, fortunately, I took my Bloomingdale's credit card and bought a $300 KitchenAid, and that was how I started this business.
What are some of the struggles that a Black owner of a business might face that we might not be aware of?
I feel like being underestimated is major, especially as a female Black business owner.
I forgot that one.
Yeah, exactly. I deal with obviously a lot of men where I'm going into situations, and whether it's I'm negotiating a lease or a contract for them building out my space, and a lot of times people just assume that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I get kind of shoo-shooed, like let us deal with this and we'll let you know. So it's being able to assert yourself. And again, making people understand that you belong here. This is my project. I didn't get here by accident.
There's a person that's going to watch this. That's a person of color who's young, might be not believing in themselves, might be wanting to follow a dream, but they might not know how to get their foot in the door.
Yeah.
What is one piece of advice you'd give them?
Don't let anybody tell you you can't, but also understanding that nothing is going to come without putting in the work. Don't fall in love with the romance of entrepreneurship. Please understand it's a lot of hard work, but it's 100% worth it. But you just have to believe in yourself and be prepared to put in the work to get to where you're looking to go.
That's awesome. Well, please plug your business, your address, your hours of operation. I hear there's online way to shop too.
Yes.
Okay. And before you do that, I just want to say this lemonade is awesome. Thank you so much. Your cupcakes are great. Thank you for welcoming us. Please let the people know.
Happy to. So this is actually our raspberry lemonade refresher. It's one of our springtime drinks. We've got some of our cupcakes and macaroons here, but Chic Sugars is located in Englewood, New Jersey on Dean Street. We're open 7 days a week here. And we've just opened our second location in Garden State Plaza. We are on the main floor between Neiman Marcus and Macy's. And we're open every day from at the kiosk, we're open from 8:30 until mall close. Here in Englewood, we're open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6 days a week, 9 to 3 on Sundays. Okay. And then you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all at Chic Sugars. It's just one word, CHIC, Sugars. And check out our website, chicsugars.com.
Thank you so much for welcoming us to see your beautiful
Thank you.
establishment. You have a great business. I'm a big fan of what you do.
Thank
and you'll
you.
definitely be seeing me again. Thank you so
Awesome.
much, Erica.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.